made this for my iftar, and my iftar is so much better than her iftar. And I'm like, who cares?
Hello guys!
Hello!
Again, finally!
It's me, Dina!
Yeah.
Yay!
So today I will ask her about Ramadan. She's from America, so I want to ask about how is American Ramadan and how is Korean Ramadan. What's the differences? We are both on energetic today.
Yeah, we're both fasting.
Yeah,
we have an hour and a half until the sun sets. Maybe.
I think this time is the hardest time.
Because in the morning, like, you're closer to you can sleep. Now I'm like, my head is all like, I'm going to kill you with a headache. I'm like, no, don't do that. Feels like someone's like stabbing me, but that's okay, you know. I can handle being stabbed. It's fine. I'll be extra holy.
Oh my God. I'm curious that how is American Ramadan? I think it's a little bit different.
It is. I find it's nicer than Ramadan in Korea. I think America is also not a Muslim country, obviously, but in my area there are more Muslims, and so at least for iftar, we can all get together and eat. And there is a mosque that was fairly close to my house that I could go to almost every night, so I could eat the community and pray. Here, the mosque is too far from me, and there is no mosque in my province.
I get it.
And so it's hard to be tied into the community if you don't live in Seoul. I live in the countryside. But in America, one of the nice things is the law in America. The Bill of Rights, it gives you freedom of religion. The Bill of Rights gives you freedom of religion in America. And so when it was Ramadan, actually all of my employers before, I would tell them, hey, it's Ramadan, I'm gonna be fasting. And they would like let me have an extra break to like go and pray or something like that. So that was nice that they would accommodate like that. And then I always got Eid, you know, the holiday after Ramadan ends. I always got that off, so that was nice. So all of the Bosnians would get together and like we would all just have Bosnian food and talk and stuff. More community oriented in America because I was surrounded by a community. But now here that I'm in Korea, I guess I get the opportunity to focus more on self-growth. So that's nice. I can focus more on who am I, what am I doing, stuff like that, as opposed to just sometimes you get caught up in party mode. I don't know. Sometimes Ramadan, some people think is like party time.
Yeah, right.
Because like every night is like a party.
Yeah, you can make a lot of food with your family.
Yeah, and you invite people over, or you go to someone's house and people like to dress nice and they bring presents. Like sometimes some of the parties, like the people forget why are we fasting, you know, and like it just turns into just a party instead of, you know, focusing on like maybe trying to become better as Muslims or better as people. It's more, I'm like, why are we gossiping like that? Like some of the older ladies that like, it's like somehow they think they're part of a cooking competition or something, I don't know. And they're like, well, I made this for my iftar, and my iftar is so much better than her iftar. And I'm like, who cares? They're like, some people get really into just cooking. I'm like, Ramadan is not about cooking, guys.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny. Just watching, I'm like, what?
How about Korean Ramadan? Is it different with American Ramadan?
Yeah.
How's
Just
it?
because I have no cooking competition. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's like no
friends?
No.
To eat together?
Yeah. There's no friends to eat together. There's no like iftar party. Going to the mosque is very difficult. It's very far. I'm trying to go.
You cannot go every day.
Oh no. That's impossible. I would die probably. I'm
Well,
like,
we will
let's
go
fast
today.
and travel. Yeah. We'll go
finally.
today. Insha Allah, we'll go today. But like different. But I get the chance to like, you know, self-discipline. The point, like fasting, one of the points is self-discipline. So I get to like, when I eat iftar, I can listen to my own lectures that I want to listen to, and I can focus on myself instead of, you know, sometimes when you're like with other people, actually all the time when you're with other people, I feel like you're just focused on talking to the other person and stuff.
Right.
No one is really with other people trying to like look deep into their soul and like soul search. Why do I do this? Like no one really. So like when you're by yourself, you can like think, why am I doing that? I should fix this. You can like, you know, have more self-reflection time. Yeah. Sometimes when you're with other people, you're like, I'm just gonna have fun. Just like, I don't want to think about the hard things. They're painful. But sometimes when you're by yourself, you can focus more on growing as a person. I feel like you can feel like you get the chance to grow in a different way. You can grow by yourself and in a community. So I think I just get the chance to experience the growing by myself now, in a way. since I don't have the community. Actually, like in America too, like sometimes people have iftar, they invite like people that aren't Muslim to their house just so that they can, you know, experience like being with a Muslim family, and because a lot of people don't know Muslim families. I think that's a really good idea. Here in Korea though, I don't know enough Korean to be like, hey, you want to come to my house so I can feed you? People are like, what?
That's so
That's so weird.
Yeah,
That's weird. I think it's not Korean culture to go to
it's not
someone's
Korean
house.
thing.
I feel like, let's go to the restaurant together. Yeah, the culture is just a little different here.
How about enjoying food and drink in Korea? Because there are so many foods in the street and the smells are so strong, so it's not hard.
For
Can't
me
handle.
personally, I get nauseous. So I just want to, like, I want to throw up. 더울 것 같아요.
Because of the smell.
Yeah, the smell. And like when I fast, just my body personally is very, very hard. Like I always get nauseous, and so when just smelling it, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to smell it.
Especially you have sensitive organ.
Maybe, I think so. Sensitive organs.
Yeah, I can't explain English.
That makes it seem like they cry. They're like, oh. Yeah, I think, I don't know, it's not too hard. Sometimes too, even when I'm not fasting, I mean, some Korean food smells good, but some of it, like the worms, what is it called?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You're like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah. So we talked about American Ramadan and Korean Ramadan and the differences, and I hope you not throw up. I'm so proud of the Muslim people and admire their efforts, and it's really amazing because I know it's how hard it is, and I know there's a good meaning in Ramadan. So I hope you keep your fasting well during the Ramadan. And happy Ramadan, Ramadan Mubarak, and Ramadan Karim. Bye bye.